Peace, peace, people. How is everyone? Welcome to Yemima's World, the Jelly Moose's Cafe. I am your hostess, Yemima. I am your Jelly Musa in resident. So today is going to be a real quick one. I just wanted to do a quick book review. I don't have the book on there because I don't have permission from the author to do that. So I am using the two faces that you see. So the book that I am going to be reviewing today is called Ghost Boys, and it's written by Jewel Rhodes Parker. Jules Parker Rhodes. I'm sorry, Jewel Parker Rhodes. And the book is about a young boy who is unalived by the police, by the patty rollers in Chicago in modern day. I believe it takes place like maybe in 2021 or 2022. And he lives in Chicago. He lives in a neighborhood that is, of course, reminiscent of inner city. He goes to school, and I won't give you all of the details. I'm just going to give you an overview of the book. It's a great book. It's available on Amazon. I would definitely get it. But the young boy, he goes to school, and he walks his younger sister to school, and he has a friend who is Hispanic, and his friend brings a toy gun to school, and it looks really, really real. So him and his friend are bullied by other boys, black, white, whatever. They're being bullied at school by other young boys, and so the Hispanic boy brings a gun to school, a toy gun to school, to fool their bullies into thinking that it's real, and so they kind of, will pull it out, and the boys would run. So the main character of the book, he decides he wants to take it home because he gets bullied on the way home, and his younger sister gets bullied on the way home. And so he says, let me carry it one day, and let me just see if it will keep the bullies off of me. Well, it kept the bullies off him, but it brought the attention of the patty roller. So someone saw him with it and thought it was a real one, of course, called the police, and of course, you know what happened. The same thing that happened to Tamia Rice, which is the picture that you see on the screen. Tamia Rice was playing in the park with a toy gun. The patty rollers rolled up, and they didn't even ask any questions. They just got out of the car and started firing. And so the young boy in the story of Ghost Boys, he is murdered by the police, by the patty rollers, and his spirit. It's a very spiritual book, and it's very spiritual, especially in Black communities, because we know we want to say that we're a certain religion, but it's so much spirituality in the Black community. It's just unreal. But his spirit, kind of visits his family. He can see from the other side of the veil. Um, his grandmother grieving, his mother grieving, his younger sister grieving, his father grieving. And it's to a point where I think at one point in the book, at the repast, his grandmother can actually see him. She can see him, in the spirit. Uh, but what he encounters on the other side of the veil are other Black boys who have been unalived because of their race, whose lives have been cut short because of them being a young Black boy. So he encounters the spirits of people like Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice. And one spirit he encounters that's quiet the entire time. He sees all of these other, spiritual young boys, but there's one in particular that's just quiet. He doesn't say anything for a long period of time, and then finally, as the book goes on, he reveals himself to be Emmett Till. Now, the young boy who is killed by the police, he doesn't know who Emmett Till is. He'd never heard the story about who Emmett Till is, so he's very surprised at meeting this young boy. And Emmett kind of, lets him know that his death was kind of the catalyst, that sparked this uh, evil reign of terror of white supremacy. And the spirit of the young boy then goes to visit the daughter of the police who killed him. Now she's able to see him and she's able to communicate with him, and they're talking. And so it's like, how does he feel about being in contact with her? How does she feel about her dad? This, that, and the other. And I won't give it away too much because it's a very good book. I think you should read it. It's very spiritual. It's an eye opener. Um, yeah, it's an eye opener. And there, again, the boy spirit encounters Emmett Till. And if you haven't seen it, there is two movies about Emmett Till. There's one on Amazon Prime about Emmett Till, and there's one on Hulu about Emmett Till. They both are amazing. I would suggest you watch them both because they both are amazing. And you'll learn not only about Emmett Till, but you'll learn about a lot of our ancestors down in Money, Mississippi during that time. I mean, some prominent Black folk. So, yeah. And in the two movies, I brought it up to say this. In both movies, the spirit of Emmett Till visited his mother, Mamie Till Mobley. Now, I don't know. I have the book that she wrote, but I haven't finished it yet. So I don't know if in the book she mentions that she could feel his spirit or she could see his spirit. But I just think that for both movies to have that in it, to have that moments of him, of his spirit visiting her, of her seeing him. I just think that it's maybe something that they would have gotten from the book that she wrote. I know that one of them is based on the book. I don't know what the other one is based on. I don't know which one it is, but I would check them out. But this book, Ghost Boys, by Jewel Parker Rhodes, available on Amazon, I would definitely pick it up. It is an amazing book, very spiritual, but definitely an eye opener about our young boys and how many have been, how many lives have been cut down because of white supremacy. All right, so that's it, just real quick. So until next time, you know the drill. Love each other, love yourself, give yourself some grace, give others grace. Stay healthy, stay cool because it's hot out there. Stay healthy, stay cool, stay safe, and stay black. Until next time, peace.